Welcome to Rule the Waves. So, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm setting myself a personal challenge. I'm going to destroy the Royal Navy. This is something I get claims I'm trying to do all the time, but this time, no, that's it, I'm going all out. The Royal Navy has lots of ships. I want to sink as many of them as possible. So, this basically means I'm going to be gunning for them at every opportunity. To begin with, they've got, if I go to all, they're starting off with 13 battleships, 17 armoured cruisers and 16 normal cruisers. I don't really care about destroyers, they're just so numerous it's hard to count. So there are 2 battleships ahead of me, but a good tonnage ahead. First things first, let's set our research, shall we? Research, we want hull construction to be high priority, turrets and guns to be high, I think, and armour development to be high. We've got -1 11-inch guns, but now maximise the budget. You always want to maximise your budget. Right, next thing I'm going to do is spend maximum intelligence on England, because that's all I really care about. I may end up with war with other people, but for now, I'm going to expand the dock side. Can't afford that, apparently. What have we got? We've got the Whistleback class, 10 4-inches, 9.5 inch belt, 18 knots, and the Brandon Brunswick class, 4 11-inches, then the -1s, 10-inch. Not a bad ship. The Worth class, 4 9-inches, 9.5, not great. Sort those by displacement. Victoria Lewis class, quite fast, 4-inch, 5-inch belt, not great armoured cruisers. The Veltham class, 6 inches, 2-inch, what do you expect? Pitiful number of destroyers, which is actually quite worrying. So let's immediately start out. Design ourselves a new destroyer. I think we can only go for 500 tons. Oh yes, I remember this now. Typing in this is very annoying. I want them to do at least 24 knots. Armour doesn't count. Not 12-inch guns. Go for 4-inch cuts, so we only got -1 quality, 5 inches. Forward and aft turret, and then add some simplifying troubles. Let's just check that. 5 control system, local, 2 positions. Just needs a name and a bit more arrow. Add a port and starboard wing. Don't think I can. Yeah, that's too much. We've only got 5 tons left, so it's mainly a torpedo ship anyway. Fill up the rest of the weight with guns. So, can you complain? Must have a name. Suggest a name, V26 class. No, we'll call it the V2 class, because we got V1s. We'll replace that with V2s. And then we'll just whack in a couple of one funnel back here, and one little superstructure at the front there. 2022. No, why do you tell me that now? Delete mount. I'm actually more willing to delete a right, and that's just heavy and crowded. So I want to add my port and starboard wings. That's a forward wing, I didn't want that, I wanted just a normal starboard wing. I might be able to squeeze an extra knot of speed out of it, yeah. Not a great rate of fire, but not terrible. V2's cost, monthly cost. We only have don't have the money to actually build this. Yeah, oh well. Let's get this going. Right, Britain has already laid down another armoured cruiser. I'll get you one more month. Another armoured cruiser. Right. Bit odd. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one, that's why. Oh, it's been a while since I played, so I can build one more. So, we got a load of actually there's quite a few guns on that. I could have just used the S14 or the S22 design. Actually, S22 is actually much better. Oh well, I'll know that for next time. Luckily they're fairly quick. Everyone's laying down ships. Oh, a spy. Yeah, maximum positivity for maximum budget. Okay, that was a nice boost to the budget. And British get a load of destroyers. Right, 2 million. Building some more Lothrian classes. We need to match. Ooh, the guys now aren't too bad apart from low armour. Let's have a quick look what the British have got. The Drake class we don't know anything about. We can compare to the Leviathan. 2 10 inches. The guys now has got 4 10 inches and 21 knots. The British 11 miles artillery. We actually should be going to the Abaca. 4 9 inch, 23 knots. So slightly slower, but better, slightly better firepower. Can we build another guys now class? Yep. It's going to take us a couple of years and it'll be massively outdated, but there we go. Now the destroyer problem is solved. That also gives us enough money to think about building another. What's the Frollob like? 21 knots. I like my light cruisers faster than that, so 25 knots minimum, 2 inch belt armour. I wonder if I can get 6 inches onto a forward and aft turrets of the double variety. Central rangefinder, 2 fire control positions. Oh, I know what the problem is. I've still stupid level of tonnage. Let's make it 4,000 on this, shall we? Armour, slope deck, protected cruiser. Overweight. Magon is less than 9 inch turret reduce. Okay, yeah, it's a double turret. That's the problem. It's the fact I'm trying to use turrets, I think. I'll try a single fore aft. Port wing, starboard wing. The ship is slightly overweight. Let's whack some secondary guns in. Some 4 inches. Strip a bit more ammo off the main guns. I'm going to take these wing turrets off because it'll probably going to have a bit of a moment anyway. That frees up a bit of armour. I might be able to get a bit of deck armour on. No. Gonna be fragile as hell. Oh, they've updated this finally. Right, we'll put another one on top of that. Been a few patches. I know he's working on the sequel now, but what if I save that? Main gun allowance on the low side. Oh. Slightly overweight. That gives me enough to think about increasing the I wonder if I get half an inch of belt armour on. Nope. Oh no, we can't call it the V2. The Arconia works. Okay, she's not the greatest ship. I'll build a better one when I can. That's a good chunk. Whoa, okay, that's quite expensive. I wasn't looking at that one. Oh, thank you, Parliament. Thank you. Right, Britain's on problem with the double bottom. I, on the other hand, have to pause some of the new Arconia classes. Probably most of them, actually. It was going to just be one. Yeah, okay, we can afford to lose 10,000. No, we're not going to go for -1 quality. 1% A. Rate of fire approval. -1 12 inches are just not worth the hassle. Reduce tension, but increases prestige. Prestige is at 20. I can afford a bit of reduced prestige now. Right. Okay. Halt the last Arconia. Machinery saving, rangefinder. We'll have trouble finding powerful ways to ram. So our 9's 3 and their 5 inches are better, but 9 and 3 inches are better than theirs. Well, it's a shame that 9 inches aren't much good. Oh, improved torp tech. Basically, I want to clear the get a few good things. Hey, the V30 is actually faster. That's a few more ships. I should be able to open up their construction again. Resume construction. Resume construction. Can't quite afford to resume construction on you until the Blicker and the loft we can enter. Budget increase. Yeah. Okay, that's a massive increase to our budget. I know I didn't do with these light cruisers, I didn't make them long range, did I? Great Britain. Here we go, let's get some tension with Britain. Right. Heavy 7 casements or single turrets, secondary batteries. That's good. The British commissioned the hood. So they're up to 15 to our 12, but next month we get 2 more. 600-ton displacement destroyers. Okay, maybe this month. Lots of night training. Night fighting is always a good thing, so I think we're going to have to match them with that. Alright, that's a good number of ships ready. That gives us 3 million a month. They're still building 4. We're getting a bit of a battleship gap here, so it's time to design ourselves a nice little battleship. Clear all. Just normal battleship. Let's go shut this. How long till we okay, spend some money on building, so 14,000 tons is still gonna be a maximum. Completely forgot about that. So 14,000 tons, 20 knots, normal priority, want at least 10 inches on the belt, 3 inches on the deck, conning tower. I'm not sure entirely how much the conning tower is useful, so I only put 8 on the conning. Turrets, you don't want your turrets blowing up, so a good 10 inches on the turrets and 2.5 on the turret top. And then 1.5 inches on the secondaries. Our best guns are the 10s. If we can fit them to double, fore and aft, and then a good number of 9 inches as secondary. It's going to be one of those horrible Frankens. 3 inches should be good enough to deal with okay, it takes that out, that's fine. So we've got 4.5, 10 inches, so 4 10 inches, but 8, 9 inches. Try that down to 6, and reduce the number down to like. Can we add port wing and starboard wing? But the wing, no, because we haven't got wing turrets, that's why. That's why I was doing the 9-inch secondaries. Like there's 4 tertiary guns, it'd be a little weak for that. Medium range, normal freeboard, no torp tubes because I'm not a big fan of them on battleships. We've got no torpedo defence left, but that'd be a lot of firepower being fired out against someone. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll have a superstructure that comes out like this, with a nice little conning tower area here. Do it like that, and then another one coming out like that. Alright. The posing class. I can probably afford 2 of these. Just, yes. So I've got nice funds. I've got 2 new battleships being commissioned. Great Britain's commanding a destroyer. So it was the F-22, wasn't it? Yes, so I could take that up to a 600 ton destroyer. Squeeze another knot of speed out of her. Oh, I could probably find a ton for the extra 2 knots, right. I can't find it, but cramped. It's cramped, that's not too. S23 design. There we go. That's a bunch more. Yay, now we get the extra docks just after I ordered 2 battleships. That's how tech goes in this game though, isn't it? We'll criticise the British foreign policy, which increases tension. So I'm not going to destroy the British Empire if I'm not out there shooting them up. Increase that budget. Ooh, double bottom. Means I can build another one of my Persian class. Now the Magnificent. Ooh. 4 13-inch guns, 16,000 tons. She's gonna be a bit of a monster, the Majesty. How long? Oh, 7 turns. Okay, we can now match 16,000. Okay, we survived that, that's fine. If tension is low. Yeah, we already know, you've already told us what the Magnificent looks like. The Parliament keeps trying to reduce our money, it's not fair. Okay, we've got enough funds to keep going for now. We're going to be commissioning a load of destroyers soon. Oop, I didn't even see what that was. Parliament, please. Medium wing turrets, right, that's quite important, so that'll be the next. Okay, next battleship is going to be a bit of a monster as soon as I know I've got enough funds for her. And 6-foot rangefinder. Okay. So, all my Arconias will get finished in the next few months. I've got enough funds to take the hit. So let's design a new. Let's see if it also designs a battleship for us. Not taking into account the fact we can go up to 19,000 tons. I'm not sure if it's quicker doing this one the other way. That gives I can use the extra tonnage to get up to the requisite that, increase the belt and the turrets, medium range, normal accommodation, and port wing, starboard wing. Apparently that considers it an armoured cruiser. I quite like that image. I know it looks horrific, but you can free up quite a lot of room when producing a number of secondary guns and the tertiary guns. If I strip a bit of armour off the conning tower, strip a bit of... I don't want to strip that much ammo out. Okay, I can spend that on extra ammo and some tertiaries. The 3 inches should be enough to keep the 4 inches would definitely. So we've got 6 inches, which will be good against cruisers, 4 inches against destroyers. She's a horrific monstrosity of a ship, but I love her. Just need to put some turrets in. Actually, it's already got 2 turrets. I need to add a 3rd turret. I might slip another turret in there as well. Identifies as a cruiser. Okay, so that counts as a battleship. Do you know what? I don't care if it classifies as an armoured cruiser. It's actually quite... it'd be heavier than most of my battleships, but it's packing a lot of guns. That is a hell of a lot of guns on this thing. And Brandenburg's a good name for her. Okay. Can I afford to build 2? Just about. Because the Bremen's been commissioned. Berlin's commissioned. Disarmament Treaty. I'm actually going to go for this. This may end up with the Brandenburg being done, but it would hurt Britain a lot more, I think, being limited in size and guns. No more 12,000 tons, main caliber, restricted millimeter caliber 8 inches for 10 years. That scraps a lot more British ships than us. It gets rid of the Magnificent, which would have been our major problem. France has scrapped a load, Italy scrapped a load, Russia scrapped a load, Japan scrapped a few, USA's had to scrap a load. But yes, that's going to hurt the British more. That's 4 battleships, 5, 6, 7 battleships they've had to scrap. Okay, so I need to design an armoured cruiser. Which is maximum of 12,000 tons. And 8-inch maximum guns. It's going to be interesting when we get to the end of this. Forward, forward to forward, aft, aft. Oop. Current campaign A1 and 2. Oh, those 2 have got to go. Okay, so that's 3,500 tons over. Let's delete. Reduce turret size down a little bit, belt armour down a little bit. We're not going to have to worry about too much wave penetration. Okay, I still love the blocky setup. Okay, now I want to have torpedo tubes. Main guns, less than 9 caliber turrets without reliable training and evaluation yet. Well, I can't do anything about that. I wonder if I can give her longer range. No, not gonna happen. Still 20 knots. Let's just squeeze as much ammo in there as we can. When she finally explodes. Overwrite the Brandenburg. The new version of the Brandenburg. Right. I overegged that slightly, but we're going to be getting in from your light cruiser next turn. We'll have a shooting contest. The Amazon wins. Okay. So, 1902, we've got a treaty for a long period of time. But we've managed to stop pretty much all battleship construction for 10 years. Which is a little more than I was hoping for, but it does mean that I've got a chance now to push out some heavy gunned Brandenburgs. And what's their armoured cruisers look like? 12,300 9-inch. Try and gun them down in a mass cruiser war, so we'll see how it happens then. See you then.